morning, everyone. It's Lauren J. Welcome back, or welcome if you're new. I like to do get ready with me style videos using products that are new to me, or just need a little bit more love in my collection. And today I'm going to be using some products that are new to me and that definitely need more love in my collection. So if you're interested in seeing that, please keep watching. I did pick up some new palettes this month. I made a Viseart order earlier this month and I had points. That's my excuse. I had $50 worth of points because I'm part of their makeup maven. They opened it up to the public a while ago. I'm not a makeup artist or anything, but I've ordered quite a bit of stuff from them, and I realized I hadn't made an order from them since April of last year. These are all of my excuses, but I just really wanted some new palettes in my life, and I've been enjoying my Viseart palettes, so of course, instead of just using the ones that I have, I bought new ones. But I've been wanting them for a long time, so I picked up 3 palettes. I picked up 2 of the Petit Fours, and I picked up 1 of the Etoiles. You can see more details of my haul in my latest reel, but I picked up the London Etoile. I used this yesterday. It's beautiful. I picked up the Petit Four Violetta, also beautiful. And the one I'm going to use today, this is the Petit Four Water Lotus. I am super excited. I wanted to use this one today because it's bright and springy. So it is an aqua color story, and it's shiny and pretty and easy to use, and it's gonna make my face brighten up, hopefully. And I just need that in my life today. I need bright colors and I need motivation to get outside because the last few weeks it's just that gross time in January where everything's like, it's not even pretty snow, it's just wet and it's muddy and it's either freezing or it's just kind of weirdly humid, and I don't like it, and I don't want to go outside, and I just want to stay under the covers and drink hot chocolate and eat cinnamon rolls the whole time. I'm so unmotivated to do anything, and I just needed a little spring in my life, so that's what I'm going to do today. So anyway, let's get into the makeup. So I'm going to start off, skincare and sunscreen are done, and I'm going to start off actually doing my brows today. And I've got my little brow brush and comb, and I am going to use a powder shadow for my brows. Sometimes I do this, I've done this in the past, and I'm just going to use one of my little Viseart shades today in a deeper brown because I've been enjoying a deeper brow lately. I went very light and blonde for last summer, and now I am just wanting a deeper, more framing brow, because it does change the shape of my face and the way that my eye looks do look. So I'm just going, just a stiff eyebrow brush from, I think this is just a Sephora brush. Okay, so my brows are combed out and filled in. I'm gonna go in with the Sigma Eye Primer in Ignite. I'm just gonna let that sit for a minute, and I'm going to go into the Dior Forever sample that I have, and I'm gonna go into the Glow Veil Primer and use that. All right, I am gonna go into the Viseart Water Lotus Petit Four, and if you've not seen one of the Petit Fours before, it comes like this, and it has the little opening here. There's no mirror in it, and it comes with 4 shades. I've taken the little plastic cover off, and in this particular one you get 2 shimmers and 2 mattes, and both of the shimmers have a bit of a duochrome to them. This came out last year for their spring collection. They had 3 Lotus themed palettes, so there was a Rosea Lotus, the Water Lotus, and can't remember what the other one was, but it was very neutral. So obviously I'm going to be drawn to blues and greens, so this is the one that I picked up. I'm gonna go into the deepest one first, this one right here, which is called Lily Pad. That's what it's called, Lily Pad. And I'm just gonna take a fluffy crease brush and go into it pretty lightly. I'm not trying to go too deep, and it's gonna be a green, blue, turquoise thing, so it's definitely gonna be noticeable. So I'm just gonna go into the outer V and put that in. Very pretty color. I find that Viseart mattes do not swatch the best, but going on the eye, the way they apply and just smooth everything out, at least on my skin, they're beautiful. They're pigmented, they're blendable. I'm gonna go into the lighter matte shade, which is called Dewdrop. I love the names of this. Lily Pad, Dewdrop, Mizu, and Pagoda. I think Pagoda is in the Koi palette also. I'm just gonna blend that out and in. Just diffuse that color a little bit. There actually are a lot of things that I'm looking forward to right now, and I think it's just the waiting and that, you know, again, it's just that time of year that's just kind of making me have, you know, the after holiday blues. And I'm looking forward to going to Chicago with my family this year. I'm looking forward to my birthday. I'm looking forward to having brunch with my friends this weekend. There's a lot of things that I'm looking forward to. I'm just having a little bit of a bump in the road, as I tend to do in January, and you know, you want to alleviate that, and so you want to buy things. And luckily I've been saving up points and saving up, you know, not buying, I didn't buy everything this Christmas. I have a lot of things that I have been sort of saving up to buy, and I still haven't bought all of them. But I did pick up some things with my Ulta points, which I didn't wait until I had the 2,000 points. I actually just used my 1,500 points or whatever it was, because I'm impatient. But it's best to save up your 2,000 points and just get that full $125. But I used about $70 worth of Ulta points to buy a couple things, and then I used my $50 worth of points to buy all this. This is about, the 3 palettes that I bought are retail for $80, so I saved 50 some dollars, paid $30 for these beautiful palettes, and I think that's pretty amazing. Again, $30 of eyeshadow that I don't need, but it brings joy. So anyway, I'm all over the place, but I have things that I'm looking forward to this year, and I'm just going through a rough spot, and I just need a little bit of color in my life right now. And I hope that you know that if you are going through the same thing as we all tend to do, getting the post-holiday, midwinter, late winter doldrums, that's normal, and that I see you, I hear you, and you're not alone. Do what you have to do to get through this time. I'm gonna go into this one right here. This is Pagoda, and this is really beautiful. It has like a gold sheen to it. Really pretty. I'm gonna put that a little bit on the outer part of the eye, going in about midway. Just kind of packing it on. Just really brings some light and some brightness to the look, as if it wasn't already super bright. As you can see, I'm just packing it on the sides here. Just tapping. But I think that looks super pretty, super impactful. And I know people will stare at me like, why are your eyes green? And I'll be like, because I want them to be. Very pretty. Just like that. I say this a lot, but it's a luminosity to the look that just makes the difference. I'm going to go into the last shade up here. This is called Mizu, M-I-Z-U, and it's duochrome of the green diamond flip. And diamond, I mean just shiny white, frosty. Sometimes when I'm editing myself, I'm just like, girl, hold your hand still. Or go a little slower, because I like to, nah. So I'm just gonna go in with my pinky and put that on the inner corner and into the center of the lid, meeting that green shade. So the nice thing about this quad is, and I do like a fun quad where it's a little bit unexpected, but this one is just, everything goes so well together. There's not just like a random stray shade that's like, well, I know what to do with 3 of them, but what do I do with this one over here? Confused. Not with this one though. Super easy, super intuitive. That's just what I need right now. And colorful. Might do something on the bottom, haven't decided yet. I'm going to do the rest of my base and get back to it. Okay, so we're gonna try something because I did use up the entirety of 2N in this shade, which is kind of my shade. So I'm gonna go and try to mix 1N and 3N, and we will see how this works. We might have a disaster on our hands. I love getting these foundation samplers, but they are also just so messy because they're just impossible. Okay, so I think that looks all right. I think it looks all right. I think I did an okay job. I'm gonna go in with the Anastasia Magic Touch Concealer. I'm using the shade 3. For some reason, I feel like my brows look purple. It's fine, we'll roll with it. I'm going to take an eyeliner and do a little bit of a line close to the lash line. This one's perfect because it's black with a little bit of gold sparkle in it. I'm just going to take a little bit of this on the end of this smudger and just do a little bit under the eyes. Gonna go into my Chanel Noir Allure mascara. Okay, and I'm gonna do something I haven't done for a while, which is bronzer. So this is the Christian Dior limited edition bronzer. This is the 002 light bronzer. This is an incredibly light bronzer. So I am just going to put it on and not expect much. But this is how light it is. And I'm not going for a super bronze look. So just something a little bit more, excuse me, just something a little bit more defining than what I've currently got going on right now. But I figure this is light enough that it's not going to make a huge difference. Because I've just not been wearing bronzer this winter. I wore a lot of bronzer this summer. Last summer, latte look, of course. But I've mostly been sticking to blush. But I figure this I bought and I have not used it a lot because it is so light. So I figured it would be perfect with this look. I don't know why. Just tried something new. Giving a product some love. And I love the packaging. And for blush, we're going to go in with the Chanel Le Beige Healthy Winter Glow in Rose Polaire. I think the nice bright pink. I think the nice pink goes really well with the green here. Okay, and because this is a little bit of a more higher coverage foundation, a little bit more glowy, I am going to use a bit of my Hourglass Diffused Light just to set it down a little bit. Almost there, guys. Almost there. Okay, then I'm going to be using a combination of the Dior Lip Maximizer. This again is a little bubble pack of samples. I'm going to be using 014 in Shimmer Macadamia, and I'm going to be topping off with a little bit of Dior 8 Intense. Going in with my finger. Don't yell at me. So I like the Shimmer Macadamia. It's just a little too pale for what I want right now, so I just dab a little bit of this Dior 8. It is a brick red, but it actually, see how it just kind of, they just kind of mix into each other. The macadamia, the Shimmer Macadamia kind of neutralizes it a little bit, I guess. They do have that minty scent or minty plumpiness to them. It doesn't bother me, and it tends to go away after a while, not immediately, but it doesn't bother me. I don't know how plumping it is. I mean, the Chanel lip glosses, they don't have a tingle at all, and they're just, the formula is just plumping. So I don't know how much to attribute to the mint or the menthol and how much to just attribute to the formula. But it's a gloss, so it's gonna make your lips look a little bit plumper. So this is the finished look. I hope you enjoyed seeing the Viseart Water Lotus palette. Not new, but new to me, and I'm always happy to share a Viseart palette. I just think the quality of them is so good. They don't know who I am. They have liked and commented on a few of my Instagram posts. I may have been reposted in their stories once, but if you've ever watched their Instagram, they literally do that for everyone who tags them. So I don't think they really know who I am, but I do really enjoy their products. Why does this not want to go back on? And I just have fun with their like little system of removable palettes and creating new palettes and all that kind of stuff. Like I said, there is a lot I'm looking forward to this year, and I have a few things on my list that I want to pick up as soon as they drop for spring. I'm hoping that the Isetan edition L'Atelier Mauve from Dior, it's a 5 couleurs quint eyeshadow palette with the little, like, it has the dress forms on it, and it's like a pink and purple palette. I think the Isetan quints, Isetan is a department store in Japan that they do special palettes for, and sometimes they come out in the US, but they get released in Isetan first. The first one that I picked up and the first Dior quint that I ever picked up is this one from last year. This is the Golden Bouquet. And this was basically, it has that beautiful flower print in it, and it was basically created to, you know, promote J'adore, because this is the pattern that comes with J'adore packaging, these little flowers on them. So, I mean, they're basically to promote a fragrance or, you know, celebrate something else from the house. I haven't used this one, I just picked it up because I wanted it, because the engraving's beautiful. I want that L'Atelier Mauve. I also want to pick up that blue Lip Maximizer, but I want to pick them up both at the same time. So we'll see about that. I'm looking for those Guerlain lip oils. Where are those Guerlain lip oils? Where are they? Where are they? They've been released in the UK. They've been released in Canada. They've been released. Guerlain, where's the lip oils? I want the lip oils. I recently just used up my entire Bee Glow Balm. It's gone. Like, I dug into it. It's gone. I want the lip oil. I want it. Where is it? And then also looking forward to the Chanel spring release with the 2 quads that I have seen all over social media. I believe that Charlotte Holdcroft recently did a video with Rivage, which is the blue one, so I am looking forward to that. I really want that. I don't need another blue eyeshadow. Don't need one. Want it, want it, want it, want it, want it. So I just wanted to share with you some of the releases that I'm looking forward to, and I'm always looking forward to a surprise release, a little ninja release, if you will, a little pop-up, a little just something you weren't expecting, something just that just came out of nowhere. The Instagram accounts didn't catch wind of and show you like 4 months before it actually dropped. And I am looking forward to not buying a ton, but I am looking forward to picking up a bunch of pieces that seem just sort of special to me. Again, I am trying to save up some money to purchase some fine jewelry and possibly a bag. Chanel just showed their haute couture collection on the runway, which is all based around the button, and they also just released their 24P, which is their pre-spring collection. And they never do a runway show for that. They just release the looks online, and it is so cute. It's pinks and blues and tweeds, and so cute. It's got a little like crochet theme going on to it, and it's adorable. And I hope to see that when I go to Chicago at the end of February. And I'm just looking forward to a lot of things, and that's what I'm trying to focus on right now, not buying all the things, but all the things that I'm looking forward to doing and seeing this year. So I hope that you found this video enjoyable. I hope that you're doing well. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Any of those would be welcome. All of them would be deeply, deeply appreciated. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.